Hey guys, welcome back to the YouTube channel Programming Knowledge. In today's Adobe Illustrator Tutorials video, we are going to create a vector like this one. So this is a basic ribbon vector and it can be effectively used in the designing of invitation cards and related graphics. As you can see that this is a banner which is displaying some message or some text which you can add as per your choice. So it is going to be looking appealing to the audiences. So without taking much of your time, let's start with our tutorial. So first of all, go to File and click on New to create a new artboard for yourself. And as usual, I'm choosing 1000 pixels wide and 1000 pixels in height of my artboard, and I'm going to rename it as Banner Vector. The rest of the settings you can keep the same and then click on Create. Now as soon as you get your artboard, just press Ctrl 0 to make sure that your artboard fits your area of visibility perfectly. Now to make a banner like this one depicted in our sample animation over here, what we got to do is first of all go to the toolbar and grab onto a rectangle tool. Then draw a rectangle in width like this. Now once you are happy with the rectangle's height and the width, then what you got to do is make sure that its stroke is set to a none and its fill you got to set to any color of your choice. As of now, I'm going to choose a blue for this fill. So the fill is blue and the stroke which was set as white, I'm setting it again as none. So this is going to be the main ribbon of my banner, like this one over here where the text would be visible. The next thing I'm going to do is show the background of this banner, which is these two things. One is this and this. So for that, what we are going to do is just click on this rectangle that we have created, copy it using Ctrl C, and then just paste it in the same place using the shortcut Ctrl Shift and V. Then drag this newly formed rectangle to the bottom like this and just decrease it in width to around this much. Now once you have got it, you can just zoom it so that you can get a better view of this particular shape. Then what you got to do is go to your pen tool, right click over this small arrow, and here you will find an add anchor point tool. So just click on it and just drag this add anchor point tool to a point at the center of this particular shape, and make sure when you go to view and turn on your smart guides, then you can just see that these smart guides are visible all over the place. So just click over here with the add anchor point tool, then go to the direct selection tool and select this point and just drag it inwards like this. Now when you do that, you will see that this kind of a ribbon has been created, and that's exactly what we wanted. Now you can come back to the default zoom percentage by again pressing Ctrl and 0. Now I'm just going to decrease the width of this rectangle by pressing on the shift key. So yes, I have decreased the width of this rectangle, and this is the width that I think will suit perfectly as per my requirements. So I have kept it, and now what I'm going to do is just drag this tiny shape over here like this. What you got to do is make sure that it is in perfect alignment with our big rectangle ribbon and looks good. Then what you got to do is just right click, go to arrange and click on send to back. Now in order to see that what we have created, we can just change its color to anything else, like I have chosen this darker shade of blue. So you can see that what we have created over here. Now what we are going to do is just click on this rectangle, go to object. Here you will find an option of envelope distort, and here you can just find make with warp. So just click on it, and as soon as you do that, you will see that your rectangle has been rotated in the form of an arc. So you can select different styles from here, like lower arc, upper arc, or a bulge, and many things like that, or even a flag. So what we're going to do is select arc, and the bend percentage can be increased to increase the area of the arc, or decreased in negatives to just invert its position. So what I'm going to do is just keep it as a nice 20% value and then press OK. The same thing I'm going to do with this smaller shape as well, that is go to object, envelope distort, make with warp, and the rest of the settings I'm going to keep same and press OK. Now when you do that, you will see that this particular rectangle shape has been divided into three shapes, which is not what we want. So to remove it, what we got to do is make sure that your shape is selected. Again go to object, and here you will find an option called expand. So just click on it. Here you will find this menu in front of you. You do not need to make any changes. Just click on OK, and you will see that now it has been converted into the shape, into a whole shape, and that's exactly what we wanted. Similarly, we got to do the same thing with this as well. Go to object and click on expand, then click on OK. Now what we got to do is zoom in a little bit, grab onto our pen tool by right clicking on this small arrow, and just grab onto our pen tool and make a shape like this. Now what you need to do is make it align with this particular shape. So what we are going to do first of all is just change its color. So for that, grab onto the direct selection tool and just drag this upper anchor point to something like this. Now what we are going to do is just press Ctrl 0 and go on to this green shape, right click and arrange it by sending it to the back. And then you gotta group this green and this dark blue shapes together. Then just press Ctrl C to copy these shapes and Ctrl Shift V to paste them in the place. Now what we gotta do is just grab onto this reflection tool or the reflect tool, and holding onto the shift key, just reflect it by 90 degrees. Then just drag it to around here, right click and arrange it by sending it to the back. And then you got to adjust its position. So if you want, you can just zoom in a little bit. Now once you are happy, you can just press Ctrl 0 to come to the default zoom percentage, and now you can just ungroup them so that we can just color them individually. Select the same color as that of our banner, then open up this color palette and choose a darker shade of blue like this. And as this ribbon is concerned, the same procedure needs to be followed for this as well. A slightly darker shade as that of our banner. Now our banner has been complete, and if you want, you can also add some text to it. To add the text, you can just go to the text tool, click anywhere, and you can just increase its size to 100 points. Now you can just type in any text that you want. I'm typing a simple welcome. Then you got to align your text along with this ribbon. Now what you got to do is right click on this text and click on create outlines so that it would be converted into an object. Then go to object, envelope distort and select on make with warp and just keep on these settings, click OK. Then again go to object and click on expand and again select OK. Now you can just align this text along with the ribbon. So this is what we have created in today's Adobe Illustrator tutorial, and I hope you all have enjoyed it. For more such tutorials, keep watching the YouTube channel Programming Knowledge.